Hey everyone, so this is what we know of the new 2022 Amazon Fire HD8 and HD8 Plus here. So these are going to be coming out next month on October 19th, 2022, of course. It is now going to be $100. I believe last time in 2020 they were $90. That is for the non-plus version. Whereas if you go with the plus version, which is what I will personally be going with, it would be $120. I believe in 2020 they were $110. So they've gone up a little bit in price, just like the Fire 7s did as well for this year. So you'll be able to get 32 or 64 gigabytes with the HD8. You'll get it in black. We can get it in denim or blue. Or last but not least, we can get it in rose, or which is a pink color. Then of course you can get it with or without lock screen ads. Without the lock screen ads, you have to pay an extra $15. I personally recommend getting the ad supported lock screens. To me, they do not bother me whatsoever, and you save $15. So the biggest thing about this is going to be a new Hexa core processor in it. So they're saying up to 3% faster than the previous 2020 models, which is really cool. So we'll have to see if this is now going to be faster than the HD10, HD10 Plus, which I'm thinking it might be. Just like for 2020, the HD8 has 2 gigabytes of RAM, whereas the HD8 Plus will have 3 gigabytes of RAM. And again, I personally would recommend getting the Plus, $20 more. The extra gigabyte of RAM will make a big difference, at least it did in the 2020 versions of this tablet. A bit farther down here, we get a bit of a better look at the colors. So we have the rose, the denim, and then the black. So it will still be an 8-inch display, HD display. I'm gonna guess it's still gonna be 720. It is not going to be full HD. For that, you'll have to get the HD10 or HD10 Plus. They're now using a different type of glass, aluminum. I don't know how you say that word. But it's supposed to be a stronger glass than what they had before. Again, we also have the new Hexa core processor. Another big thing is it'll be up to 13 hours of battery life. I believe the 2020 versions had about 10 or so hours of battery life. Then going back up to the top here, one more thing to note is this will still only come with Amazon's App Store. It will not come with the Google Play Store. On here it says it is not supported. But I'm sure we'll hopefully be able to download it off of Google like we have been with every other iteration before this one. Then switching over here to the one I'm personally going to be buying, the HD8 Plus. It also comes out on October 19th. But the biggest difference here is you're going to get that extra gigabyte of RAM along with wireless charging. And then the backing of it might be a little bit different as well, at least for the 2021 Amazon Fire HD10, HD10 Plus. The 10 Plus had a little bit of a softer backing on it. We'll have to see if that's how it is with these or not. But to me, the biggest thing is going to be the extra gigabyte of RAM, which will help with things like gaming as well as keeping multiple apps open at the same time. Again, just like with the HD8, you get either 32 or 64 gigabytes storage. You can pay extra money to get rid of the ad-supported lock screen. But unlike the HD8, the Plus only comes in gray, which is the same way it was with the 2020 version of this tablet. Then you can also get it with the wireless charging dock. Otherwise, the HD8 will basically be the same as the HD8. HD8 and HD8 Plus will basically be the same. But again, you'll get wireless charging and then, again, more RAM. And again, for $20, I would say just go ahead and spend a little bit of extra money and get it with the HD8 Plus. Get more RAM. A little bit of a better experience, and it should last longer down the road. Yeah, so I am super excited for this. I was hoping they'd be coming out with a new one of the 8 or the HD10. But since they came out with the 7, I was kind of thinking they were not going to. But thankfully they are. So in a little bit less than a month from now, they'll be coming out with this on October 19th. So I'm going to be pre-ordering mine. Let me know which one you guys are going to get, if either of them. Thank you guys for watching. As always, I appreciate it. Hope you have a good one. Goodbye.